Here's a scary truth. If you publish AI-generated content for your business, your channel, or your film, there's a good chance you don't actually own it. In fact, in most major jurisdictions today, purely AI-generated work has no copyright protection. That means anyone can copy it, remix it, sell it, and you'd have zero legal recourse. And it gets worse. If that AI system was trained on copyrighted material, which many are, you could be dragged into lawsuits with damages as high as $150,000 per work. In other words, using AI without understanding the law could cost you everything. But there's also a roadmap emerging, and if you understand it now, you can navigate this storm safely while others crash.
This is Film and TV Career Survival, the show that helps actors, writers, and filmmakers stay ahead in an industry changing faster than ever. If you want to protect your career and unlock opportunities in this new AI-driven world, hit follow right now. Don't wait until the change is too big to ignore.
In 2023, the Thaler vs. Perlmutter case made it crystal clear. No human authorship, no copyright. A court ruled that works generated entirely by algorithms are not protectable. The US Copyright Office doubled down in 2025. If you want protection, you need meaningful human creative input. Just typing a prompt isn't enough. That means AI-assisted work can be protected, but AI-only work is wide open to being stolen. The second danger zone is training data. Ongoing lawsuits against OpenAI, Anthropic, and others argue that training AI on copyrighted works is direct infringement. Courts apply strict liability, so even if you didn't know your AI output copied something, you could still face claims. Statutory damages up to $150,000 per infringed work. And then there's fair use. People think AI is transformative, so it's safe. Not true. Courts are skeptical, and because commercial use weighs heavily against fair use, relying on that defense is a gamble, especially if you're monetizing.
Even if you dodge copyright, the platforms you publish on can still take you down.
YouTube requires disclosure of realistic AI content since 2024. Fail to disclose, you risk demonetization or content removal. TikTok goes further. It proactively detects AI images and video and auto-labels them, even if you don't disclose. Meta labels high-risk AI content across Facebook and Instagram, especially political or sensitive material, and enforcement is tightening. YouTube already cracked down on repetitive, low-quality AI content, what they call AI slop. Monetization privileges can vanish overnight, even on older videos. So the risk isn't just legal, it's your audience, your income stream, your credibility, all on the line if you ignore platform policies.
Beyond platforms, governments are coming in fast.
The EU AI Act is already in motion. It categorizes AI by risk, imposes transparency rules, and hands out fines up to 35 million euros or 7% of global revenue. That's bigger than GDPR fines. In the US, the October 2023 AI executive order signaled federal oversight. Agencies like the FTC and SEC are already watching for AI misuse in consumer protection and financial disclosures. States are acting too. California Senate Bill 1001 requires disclosure in certain contexts. Tennessee and Illinois are pushing likeness protections. The global trend is clear: transparency, accountability, and human oversight. If you're creating AI content for international markets, expect to comply with multiple, sometimes conflicting, regulatory frameworks, and enforcement isn't theoretical. Penalties will hurt.
Here's something most creators haven't thought about: insurance.
Your existing business liability, or E&O insurance, probably doesn't cover AI risks. Most policies were written before this tech existed. Some insurers are now adding explicit AI exclusions. New products are emerging, like specialized AI liability coverage, but they're expensive, limited, and only available to certain industries. These cover claims like algorithmic bias, AI hallucinations, or IP infringement from outputs. Until the insurance market matures, the burden falls on you to manage risk, contracts, indemnification clauses, and careful vendor agreements. Otherwise, if an AI tool you used lands you in a lawsuit, you might be holding the bag alone.
And then there's privacy.
AI systems often train on personal data scraped from the internet. GDPR, CCPA, and state privacy laws all say you can't process personal data without a lawful basis. Outputs may even accidentally spit out names, phone numbers, or sensitive data. If you publish that, you've just created a privacy breach. Cross-border transfers make this even harder. An AI system hosted in the US but serving European users? You're suddenly under EU jurisdiction, which means explicit consent, impact assessments, and privacy by design processes need to be part of your AI workflow.
And let's not forget the accuracy problem.
AI is notorious for hallucinations, generating false but confident-sounding information. Publish that in marketing? You could face false advertising claims. If it fabricates something damaging about a person or business, that's defamation liability. Courts don't care that an algorithm wrote it. If your name is on it, you're responsible. That's why human oversight and fact-checking aren't optional. They're legal safeguards.
So, how do you protect yourself?
Establish AI content policies, decide where and how your team can use AI, and what requires human authorship. Train your staff so everyone knows the copyright, disclosure, and accuracy rules. Keep detailed records, document prompts, human involvement, and edits. This can be crucial in proving copyrightability. Audit regularly, monitor compliance with platform rules and emerging regulations. Review contracts. Make sure AI vendor agreements give you indemnity protection, not just them. If you follow these steps, you're not just covering yourself legally, you're building trust with clients, audiences, and partners who want to know they're working with someone who takes AI seriously.
So, here's the reality. AI-generated content sits in a legal minefield. Copyright issues, platform bans, privacy laws, insurance gaps. They can take you down fast if you're careless.
But if you learn the rules, build safeguards, and prove that human creativity is steering the wheel, you not only protect yourself, you actually stand out. Because while others cut corners, you'll be the one who's trusted. And trust, that's what lasts.
This is Film and TV Career Survival. Every week we arm actors, writers, directors, and filmmakers with the tools to outlast the chaos and protect the careers they've built. So don't just listen. Follow the show right now. Because in this business, survival isn't about who's the most talented. It's about who adapts fastest. And I want you to survive and win.